quiet village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, life had always been peaceful. However, recently, strange events began to unsettle the villagers. Whispers filled the air about a haunting presence, a ghostly figure clad in glowing green underwear that appeared mysteriously during the night. Fear began to grip the hearts of the villagers, as many claimed to have seen the eerie apparition drifting through the streets. Enter PIKO, the sharp and resourceful detective cat. Known for his keen eyes and quick thinking, PIKO had solved many mysteries before. When the village head, Pak Booty, summoned him for help, PIKO accepted the challenge without hesitation. "We need you, PIKO," Pak Booty said urgently. "The village is in turmoil. You must get to the bottom of this haunting." Determined, PIKO set off through the village streets, his paws softly patting on the stone-paved paths under the moonlit sky. As he passed the villagers, he noticed their worried faces and hushed voices. The green underwear ghost had become the talk of the village, and no one dared venture out after dark. That night, PIKO ventured into the forest, following a set of strange footprints he had found near the village edge. The forest was eerily silent, except for the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. His senses heightened, PIKO pressed on, his sharp eyes scanning every corner for clues. After a short trek, he stumbled upon an old, abandoned house hidden deep in the woods. Its creaky wooden door stood ajar, and broken windows let in the cold night air. Inside, dust lay thick on the floor and cobwebs clung to the corners. PIKO's eyes narrowed as he searched the room, finally uncovering a green underwear costume tucked away in an old wardrobe. This was no ghost, but something, or someone, was clearly behind the hauntings. His investigation led him to uncover a hidden map showing the location of a long-lost treasure buried deep within the forest. The pieces of the puzzle were coming together. The haunting was simply a ruse to keep the villagers away from the treasure. As he pieced together his findings, PIKO set a plan into motion. He would catch the culprit who had been using the green underwear costume to scare everyone off. PIKO quickly set up a trap, positioning ropes and materials in a clearing where the apparition had been spotted. The night was still, and soon, the figure in glowing green underwear appeared in the distance, just as PIKO had predicted. With the trap in place, PIKO waited behind a large tree watching closely. The ghostly figure stepped closer, and was promptly caught in the snare. As the green underwear was removed, the true culprit was revealed. An old man, once a treasure hunter, who had been scaring the villagers for weeks to keep them from searching for his hidden treasure. The old man, disheveled and anxious, confessed that he had resorted to the ghostly disguise to protect his secret treasure. It wasn't a ghost at all, it was just a desperate man using fear to keep others away. PIKO returned to the village, bringing the costume with him as proof. The villagers were shocked to learn the truth, and Pak Booty was deeply relieved. To show his gratitude, Pak Booty awarded PIKO a small medal for his bravery and sharp detective work. "Thanks to you, the village can finally return to peace," he said. With the mystery solved, the village resumed its daily life, free from the terror of the haunted green underwear. PIKO, always ready for his next challenge, sat back at his desk, sipping his coffee, his mind already racing with thoughts of future cases. As the sun set behind the hills, PIKO looked out over the peaceful village and the quiet forest beyond. The mystery of the haunted green underwear was just one of many that awaited him. There would always be another case, another puzzle to solve, and PIKO the detective cat was always ready to take it on.